23rd of that December, a case of Scotch whiskey slipped from a net whilst being unloaded. As a case of Scotch whiskey is inclined to do on the 23rd of December at Pier 41. There was no snow, but it was cold. His wife was out shopping. Marco was at work. The boy had not been hired that day. Catherine later told me that this was the first time they'd been alone together in the house.
You hungry?
Not for anything to eat. I have nearly $300 now, Catherine. Catherine,
I heard you.
you don't like to talk about it anymore.
Sure, I don't mind talking about it.
What worries you, Catherine?
I've been wanting to ask you something. Could I?
Well, the answers are in my eyes. But you don't look into my eyes so much lately. You're full of secrets. What is your question?
Suppose I wanted to live in Italy.
You gonna marry somebody rich?
No, I mean live there, you and me.
When?
Well, when we get married.
You want to be in Italy?
No, but I could live there without being Italian. Americans live there.
Forever?
Yeah.
You're fooling.
No, I mean it.
Where do you get such an idea?
Well, you're always saying how beautiful it is
You're
with all the
fooling.
mountains. No.
Catherine, if I ever brought you home with no job, no money, no business, no nothing, they would call the priest and the doctor and they would say, Rodolfo's crazy.
I know, but I think we would be happier there.
Happy? What would you eat? You can't cook the view.
Well, maybe you could be a singer, like in Rome.
Rome is full of sin.
Well, I could get work there.
Where?
God, there must be jobs somewhere.
There's nothing. Nothing. Now tell me what you're talking about. How could I bring you from a rich country to suffer in the war? What are you talking about? Catherine, I would be a criminal stealing your face. In 2 years you would have an old, hungry face. When my brother's babies cry, they give them water. Water they boil, they bone. Don't you believe that?
I'm afraid of Eddie here.
You wouldn't live here. Once I'm a citizen, I can work anywhere. I can find better jobs and we can have a house, Catherine. If I were not so afraid to be arrested, I could start to be something wonderful here.
Tell me something. I mean, just tell me, Rodolfo. Would you still want to do it if it turned out we had to go live in Italy? I mean, just if it turned out like that.
This is your question or his question.
I would like to know, Rodolfo, I mean it.
To go there with nothing?
Yeah,
No.
you wouldn't.
No, I will not marry you to go live in Italy. I want you to be my wife, and I want to be a citizen. Tell him that, or I will. Yes, and tell him also, and tell yourself, please, that I am not a beggar, and you are not some horse, a gift, a favor for a poor immigrant.
Don't get mad.
I'm furious! Do you think I am so desperate? My brother is desperate, but not me. You think I would carry on my back the rest of my life a woman I do not love just to be an American? Hey, it's so wonderful. You think we don't have no tall buildings in Italy, no electric lights, no wide streets, no flags, no automobiles. Only work we don't have. I want to be an American so I can work. Work is the only wonder here. Work! How can you insult me, Catherine? My heart dies to look at you. Why are you so afraid of me?
I don't know.
Do you trust me, Catherine? You?
It's only that he was good to me, Rodolfo. You don't know. He was always the sweetest guy to be good. I mean, he razzes me all the time, but he don't mean it. I know that I would just feel ashamed if I made him sad. Because I always dreamt that he would be happy at my wedding and laughing, and now he's mad all the time and nasty. Just tell him we live in Italy, Rodolfo. Just tell him. And then maybe he'd start to trust you a little, see? Because I want him to be happy, Rodolfo. I mean, I like him, Rodolfo, and I can't stand it. I love you, Rodolfo. I love you.
Why are you afraid? That he'll spank you?
Don't laugh at me. I've been here all my life. Every day I saw him when he left home in the morning and when he came home at night. You think it's so easy to turn around and say to a man that he's nothing to you no more?
No.
No, you don't. No, nobody knows. I'm not a baby anymore. I know a lot more than people think I know. Well, Beatrice says to be a woman.
Yes.
Well, why don't she be a woman then? If I was a wife, I would make a man happy instead of going at him all the time. I can tell from a block away when he's blue in his mind and just wants to talk to somebody, quiet and nice. I know when he wants a beer before he even says anything. I know when his feet hurt him. I mean, I know him. And now I'm supposed to turn around and make a stranger out of him? I don't know why I have to do that. I mean...
By taking my hands, little bird. And she grows and she wishes to fly. But I will not let her go because I love her so much. Is that right for me to do? Don't say you must hate it. Anyway, you must go. Mustn't you? Catherine?
Hold me. I don't know anything. Teach me, Rodolfo. Hold me.
There's nobody here. Come inside, come. Don't cry anymore.
Beatrice! Beatrice? Beatrice!
You got home early.
Knocked off for Christmas early. Rodolfo making you another dress?
No, I was making a blouse.
Beatrice went to buy presents for her mother.
Pack it up. You hear me? You get your stuff and you get out of here now. Where you going?
I think I gotta get out of here.
You ain't going nowhere. She's the one.
Eddie, I think I can't stay here no more. I'm sorry. Well, don't cry. I'll be around the neighborhood. I'll still see you. I just can't stay here no more. You know that, don't you? And he told me you know that. And he wished me luck. Eddie, don't be like that.
You ain't going nowhere.
Eddie, I'm not gonna be a baby anymore. Eddie!
Don't! Stop that! Have respect for her!
You want something?
Yes, she'll be my wife! That is what I want! My wife!
Yeah? And what are you gonna be?
I will show you what I'll be!
Yeah. Why don't you show me,
Wait,
huh?
don't argue with him.
No, you show me. Come on, show me.
Don't say that to me!
Eddie, stop it! Let go, I'm killing you, Eddie!
You see? You get your stuff, hear me? You get your stuff and you get out of here alone. You hear me? Alone!
I'm going with him, Eddie.
No, not with that. Don't make me do nothing, Catherine. You watch your steps, submarine. By rights, they ought to throw you back in the water, but I got pity on you. You get your stuff and you get out of here. You don't lay another hand on him, huh? Unless you want to go out feet first.